saying that in the Supreme Court hearing yesterday.
I can barely discuss that woman.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
real quick.
Go ahead.
So you've got this Missouri Supreme Court arguments that are happening about social media. The federal government was going to social media and saying, hey, look at this post, it should be taken down. Why wasn't this taken down? And the argument from the government is, that's not pressure, that's suggestion of their own moderation policies. Ketanji Brown in the Supreme Court says, I feel like the First Amendment is... What was
she goes, so you're saying that the First Amendment is hamstringing the...
She says, I feel like the First Amendment is hamstringing the government here.
He was trying to say that was his argument, and he's like, well, yeah, that's what it's supposed to do.
She needs to be removed from her seat. It is an abomination that she is allowed to be on the court. She refused to acknowledge that she can make a distinction between a man and a woman. She was lying. Everyone knows she was lying. There is every day that she sits on that court is a day that the court is it loses credibility. It is ridiculous.
Let me just point.
And they allow her to talk more than anyone else.
I want to point out one thing. Every single Supreme Court justice that the Democrats are going to, put in a seat from now on will act and behave exactly like that woman.
Absolutely.
They have absolutely no intention of, putting someone forward that actually understands the Constitution and can properly interpret it.
No, they're putting people on that will intentionally and bold-faced lie.
Right.
I mean, that's what she was doing. She was basically saying that the government has the responsibility. The government's responsibility is to protect our rights, right? She was like, no, we need it here so that we can protect you. But what the whole crazy part is she was like, well, we want to stop misinformation or whatever, but they were the ones that were lying. They were the ones that were lying, and you were suppressing what was really true.
One of my favorite arguments from the government Solicitor General was that if the government is doing good, then you're allowed to violate the Constitution.
Right.
That's literally what their argument was. But we think we're doing good things, so it should be allowed. It's
Right. Right.
It's infuriating to hear people talk like that because the concept of the Constitution is supposed to be like the Constitution gives the government the powers that it has, and if it's not in there, then the government doesn't have that power. And